Welcome back to Her Pitch.
Her voice.
So today, normally we're going straight in something about Argyle. Well, it actually is, but at Argyle, on Sunday, something occurred at the club.
Usually it's all good news on here, but we couldn't just stay silent about what's been going on.
We are very, very angry and disappointed in the club.
Yeah. I mean, everyone probably knows the girls haven't been treated really the best recently.
The club put a statement out. Now, is the statement going to get inserted? So I don't have to read it out. Okay, well, we're going to insert on the screen the statement, what the club, no, that was from the players. Wait, which one is...
There's one from the players.
So which one should I read out? Should I read from the ones from the players?
We'll put both up.
Okay, so I was going to say there's two, one from the players and then also one from the club. So...
Yeah, I also think if you look at the one from the players, it's so different to the one from the club. The one from the club, they put all the blame on the manager, Marie, and it's like trying to push the fault on anyone but themselves when they're the only ones to blame, really.
Exactly. Like, what day was it? Last week, we were with each other, and I can't remember what day it was. Was it Wednesday, maybe? I don't know when it was, but we were together and we were waiting for our, because on the weekend, we'll get into that in a minute, but we were at the FAW Awards, but we'll get that in a minute. So we were waiting for it to come out on Instagram and we were just there.
My mum was swiping and then she was like, now they've posted Marie, and she didn't think, so she started reading it out and it said she had left. And I ran upstairs, started crying because, I was like, that means most of the girls are probably going to leave too. Not realising why they'd actually all be gone, not the fact that the club didn't want to back them anymore.
Basically, it was because the club thought it was okay to cut, was it like 40% of their budget?
50, 60 of their budget.
So, and they haven't renewed anyone's contract.
The worst part is though the way they done it, like the height of the email.
Should I read the email?
Yeah, they didn't even have the decency to send an email just to one, individually, considering all the effort they put into the season, and every single one of the girls got them to nearly getting promoted, literally 1 point away from promotion, and they all got a shared email saying hi and that they aren't going to get signed on next season. Carry on.
So, can I read it?
Yeah. Carry on.
Can I read the email? Okay, so basically they got an email, and this has been leaked, by the way. It's not I'm just coming up with information. It's been leaked, but they got an email saying, "Hi all, following our end of season review and planning for 26-27, we wanted to let you know that we won't be renewing contracts for the players included in this message. This has been a difficult decision and reflects the direction of the squad for next season, not a lack of appreciation for the effort, commitment or professionalism you've shown. You've each contributed to the programme in meaningful ways, and we're generally grateful for the time you've given to Argyle women." And then if you need help with anyone, blah, blah, blah. And then kind regards, Paul Byrne, CEO, Plymouth Argyle Football Club.
Yeah, I think they could have had the decency to just send them an individual email instead of just one for everyone.
Exactly. Or he should have done it face to face as well. And I think that's the annoying part is it's a bit unprofessional just being like, "Hi all." I don't think anyone would bloody send an email.
It's okay, carry on.
I don't think anyone would send an email saying hi all, it's really professional.
I was just about to say, it's really unprofessional the way it was done. And I think, I found out on Sunday night, and it sounds weird, but it was genuinely just so heartbreaking because all the little girls in Plymouth's hearts that they've broken and dreams that they've just cut, because it's those people that they looked up to have just been told that they aren't signing on for next season. And I know players would leave anyway, but it's the way it was done.
Yeah, we were expecting at least max 3 or 2 players to go. I wasn't expecting a lot.
I was expecting a few, but just not the way it was done.
I did, but I feel really sorry for Lulu because she's out injured at the moment, and it's a bit she's still going for rehab, and it's the way it's like, oh, you're all gone, like you're not coming back, sort of thing. It's like, well, she's injured. She broke her fib and tib. Was it broke? Yeah, it's broke, innit?
Like fractured.
Yeah, her fib and her tib, and that was in August last year, and she was still doing rehab. In the club, just to say for them all to go and haven't like given them long, it's just.
I think after the season the girls had, they deserved so much better. I understand they're never going to be on par with the men because that's just women's football sadly, but it's just they deserve more respect from what they did because they honestly made such a difference in Plymouth. If you think about it though, like all the girls that didn't go before now went this season, like last season, and had like names of players on the back of their shirts, and now they're told that their players just got an email saying that they can't play for the team anymore.
And it's like as well. Oh, what was I gonna say? It's just gone out of my mind. No. It's gone out of my mind. Oh no, I've got it now. Like obviously this time last year we were getting players in. And it was coming up to almost a year when Marie signed for Plymouth, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Or was it in July? It might have been July that. I don't quote me. It was either June or July. But a year ago today, they had like they were planning on like pre-season like friendlies. They had like a squad and slowly getting players in. And now it's like they've not even posted like who's in their teams like this season.
And the girls haven't even got like a thank you post. And I'm just thinking, all they done for the club last season and for like the likes of like Yotta, Caitlin, Ella, Shah. I don't want to forget anyone.
I think Lulu.
Did I say her? No. Lulu as well. And
I think that was it.
Anyone else that was there before?
I think it was just them, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't want to forget anyone. And obviously some that's gone alone. But like all the efforts that they've done, it's just kind of gone a bit unnoticed because the people, like the CEO, has just decided, oh well, that doesn't really bother us as long as the men team are getting treated right.
Exactly, and the worst part of this all, they have already signed a player, and you guess how much he was getting paid at Burton?
Well,
His wage was like about 5,000 a week or something like that.
Gosh.
And it's like, well, all this like they're already getting players in the men, all this, whereas Plymouth have got rid of. They need to find a new goalkeeping coach for starters. And you can find a new manager.
They need to find players.
Yeah, players. We've got no team. But we're also on the like club statement as well. They're like treating it if it was just like Sunday league football. Like I don't like Plymouth playing on a Sunday, but that's like competitive.
Reading the statement was just from the actual like
club,
from the club, not the players, from the club. It's just frustrating because it's like, why not just be like, don't blame someone else for your actions.
Exactly. And I'm not being funny, but if Marie resigned before they got told this, like that's then down to the club to tell the players.
They can't say, oh, they told Marie to tell them. That's not the place to do it.
If Marie didn't resign before it, that would be her place. But I feel
personally, I think the girls should have got an option. They should have said what's happened and said, like to the girls, if you want to stay, not just say, oh, you're all gone, like every single one of them.
It's the fact they've kept no players, like the whole team's gone. Like imagine that's like, if this is like being realistic, if this was to happen in men's football, like saying, oh, you're all gone, it would all kick off, wouldn't it? But you're getting the men, like, you're getting certain men, like a lot of them, I can't fault for any of the men's supporters because a lot of them have been on the women's side, but you get the odd couple that are like, you know, saying like, you know, glad it's not the men's team and stuff like that.
It's actually like really nice at the same time because you can see like the clubs coming together just to support the girls, and it's like football is full of rivalry, but then there is times where they come together and actually see eye to eye.
Yeah, like you're getting all on like the big like pages, like women content creators on like Instagram, like everyone like noticing it, and it's just like nice to see like fans from other teams like
it's
coming
just
together.
A bit annoying that it takes for something so bad to happen
exactly
for your club to get the recognition that they deserve.
This is what I was saying, like you're saying to me they can't get all this they didn't get any of this recognition in like a playoff or in the cup final,
or just how well they done
exactly, and it has to take just for all the players to leave for people to like start talking about it, and that's just the annoying fact is like everyone's just like getting involved because the club statements came out and stuff.
When I seen it, like the actual statement from the girls, I was sat like on the bed and I was just reading it to my mum because I didn't realise what it was going to be, like the Marie thing. So I just started reading it because I was like, I want to see what this is. So I started reading it because I seen it was from the girls, and I was just like, I just froze and like ran out the room, started crying, and was like, why, and I was like, it's so unfair. That was the first thing I said is it's so unfair.
I mean, I was upstairs unpacking just from the awards. Like I was unpacking all my stuff, and then my mum was reading it downstairs. And because obviously, like the floorboards in my room, like you can hear what goes on downstairs. Like my floorboards, it's like you can hear it. So I went downstairs, and I was really confused. And then my mum was reading it, and then I just started bursting out crying. Like
yeah, because it's like I expected some of the newer ones to go, but it's like the ones that's like literally like been there from the very start as well. I didn't expect them to leave, and I'm thinking they've literally seen me grow up, and then I might not ever see them again.
Exactly, and it's just really horrible because like a lot of these players mean a lot to us, and like the club getting rid of like people you look up to like week in week out as well.
And I think they've all had such a positive impact in my life. Like
yeah,
there's been points where I thought like maybe I'd give up on football and that, and it's been like I don't want to because I want to be like AB,
yeah,
Ava, etc. Ellie Noble and stuff. And it's like they just inspired me so much, and then one day I just find out that they're not going to be playing for Argo anymore out of no choice of their own, just through an email that just literally said hi all.
They could have made it like professional, not put hi all. Like it's really bad from the club how they've treated the women's team, and it's just not nice. Not nice.
No, it's not nice. It's actually horrible because I think it's got like I think most people are on the girls' side, which is like really good because sometimes some people can be a bit against women's football, but luckily most of the things have been like good stuff about the girls, saying that it's horrible.
But either way, if we won the playoffs, we wouldn't have gone up because of a money issue. Like even if you got the back and like they would have gotten to a point where the money financial issue will just get really high. But they say being in tier 3 apparently that's expensive. But like next season they're like not allowed to stay in hotels or coaches like that.
I think it's like they don't realise, the CEO and that, like all the people that have done this, don't realise how many little girls' hearts they've actually broken.
Exactly. Like a lot more kids, like you said, had like players on the back. I think it's just the most you're going to see in like tier 3 football as well.
Exactly. Like a couple of seasons ago, literally no one, maybe their families, had names on the back of their shirts. And now I think most people have, not most people, but like lots of people had names on the back of their shirts, and it's like
that's got taken
now
away
it's all
from
going to
them.
get taken away from us because it's like
the club's just gone behind their backs.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just been horrible. And Paris, on the club statement as well, it didn't have like an apology. It was meant to be like, you know, one of them things. But Paris Dalton, and then they all started like reposting it onto their story. She put, this is her exact words, she put, no communication from the clubs to the players, release players via a genetic email, get a public backlash for doing so, put out a statement with no apology and instead blame the manager. And it's true, like in the statement, if you've read it, like obviously like we'll attach it with them all, but in the statement there was no apology whatsoever.
And I think they have a lot to apologise for, because they need to apologise to the girls first of all, who literally, like, they could find it hard. I don't think they will because they're all amazing players.
Yeah.
But they could find it hard to find teams, and it's like,
especially like the likes of Lulu, who's injured, like she wouldn't know what to do.
Exactly, and it's like, it's just hard for them because it's like, they had no warning. It was just an email sent on a Saturday or whenever.
Oh yeah, I think it was a Saturday time.
Saying that they are no longer able to play for Argyle, and they may have already made their decision by then that they wanted to stay.
Exactly.
And then it's like, oh, well, you can't.
And it's just horrible, and it's like, next season, you just don't know who, can't see us. I mean, I want to hope for the best and be like, oh, we'll be the underdogs, like we got rid of the whole team, the manager, and like we'll finish high, like we probably won't be in a promotion playoff, but like at least finish like 4th. Like I know we're not going to finish high, but I think if not, I feel like we're going to be the next Billericay, conceding a lot because we're probably going to have a team full of young players. But being realistic, like if they're like 16-year-olds, they can't play a full game because you've got to be 18 to play like 90 minutes or something. So I don't get how that's going to work, and they won't have enough players in the under-18 squad or like that, because if you think about it, like they won't be able to play a full 90 minutes because their bones are still developing.
I think it's also like, it's like unfair because it's like, I don't think they see how much it's actually affected so many people. Like the little girls who literally looked up to them, the players who now have to go find new teams, the staff that are like probably struggling with it, and like if you think about the crowd difference as well, the amount of people that have now gone to watch the girls probably aren't making nowhere near as much money as the men are, but you have to remember there's still a long way to go, and women's football started, 50 years later?
Yeah, because it got banned for like a period of time, didn't it?
Yeah, it started way later, so the men's football had a huge head start, and the women started later, and then are still getting treated badly now by people who should actually be more professional.
Exactly, and you would think football was football, and you wouldn't think it'd go by a gender, like a club, like you've got Argyle, like men's and women's, like you should be treating them the both same because you're doing the same thing. You should be getting paid the exact same thing because you're doing the same thing. I don't get based on your gender why it's like you're getting paid different. It's just horrible.
Exactly, like, right, the men might be getting more fans in, but the women are giving up just as much time as the men to do it.
Exactly, and I don't think we're gonna have Home Park next season. I reckon we'll be at like Manadon or something, or Marjons or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I don't know, or Coach Road again. I don't know. But that is a trek to go.
Yeah.
That is like not even in Plymouth, is it?
I think no matter what happens, I'll be driving to support the girls that played for Argyle, because you can never take away how much they've actually done for Argyle, and also for me, because they've helped me as a person and a footballer, so I'll probably be grateful for that, so I'll definitely be going to watch as many as them as possible.
Yeah, like obviously I'll still go and watch Argyle play next season. I'm not saying I'm going to completely banish them, but like it depends who they get in, because I feel like if they get a bunch of like academies in, it'd be difficult, because I feel like young children wouldn't have like that person to like look up to as much as they have this season.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me like overthinking it, but
and it's also a case of I want to back the girls, of course, but it's like then I'm backing what the club have done.
Yeah, and then I'll be like backing people like similar ages to me as well, so it'd be like awkward as well, wouldn't it? Like maybe again, like I don't know, but I think depending who they get in, like obviously like I said, I'll still go.
I also want to go to prove to like the people that's done this, just to be like, people do actually like Argyle.
Exactly.
But then I also don't want to go because I want to be like, show them what they've actually ruined. But then it's really hard because
I feel like
it's literally my life.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like as well, like if we don't go, I feel like it's like will it just be a matter of time when hardly anyone will turn up, and then they'll just get rid of the women's team completely because they're not getting like attendance in.
Exactly.
Because obviously, I think roughly this season they get 900 a game, which has been pretty good. Yeah. Considering that's like at Home Park and one thing. Obviously Exeter, that was like about 5,000, I'd like to say went. So that was the highest, and then like they had quite massive attendance as well. So it's like you're not gonna. I think next season you're not even gonna get 900. Yeah. I reckon it'll be about 100, 200, depending who they get in. Like that's the thing. You don't know what manager you're gonna get as well. Like it could be anyone like who's not had that experience up in a higher league, and it could be someone in the lower leagues.
The case of this season, last season, comparing it to like the next season, it would just be so hard because it's like it would go back to how it used to be. I used to love watching them. Like honestly, it's been my life for like 4 or 5 years now. So obviously I'd back them no matter what. But it's just sad how everything's gone down.
Exactly, and the club couldn't back them, and I feel like
we literally just needed the backing, and wouldn't be as sad as we all are.
Like I said, I guess okay. Like if it was a couple of players they were releasing, that's fair enough. But the whole team, that is just not good.
I know. I think like as well, they have to realise players are human.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they are gonna feel it. People are gonna.
They're not
struggle
robots.
with it. Exactly. Like these players don't deserve to be treated how they were, because they do have feelings. They do need to go find elsewhere, not just from an email saying basically like you're sacked and we couldn't be bothered to send you a personal one, so we're just going to send you one altogether. They deserve to have a one-to-one communication where they could have been like, right, this is what's happened, and the guys would have had time to deal with it, instead of just literally sending it all out to them and then literally nothing you can do about it to change it.
Yeah, it's just awful. And obviously like it's just been nice in getting all the support. I just think it's just nice to see that
Every
people.
time I'm on Instagram, there's always something about it. And I'm just like, it's so nice how it's all like came together. And TikTok, I think everything's like videos of people saying what's happened, and all of the ones on TikTok have just been people backing them.
Yeah, I just like
backing them more than the club backed them.
It's like, oh, I don't know this club very well, but they deserve better, blah blah blah. And it's just like, yeah, it's true, they do deserve better. And it's just like, what have they actually done to deserve this? But I don't know if it goes down to because the women did better than the men last year or what. But
yeah, no matter what though, I think you have to realise like Argyle. They say one Argyle, but it's not really one Argyle if they're not gonna back like
One
the women's
club.
team.
One club, one team.
Exactly.
Yeah, both teams.
They
Same
say
team.
it's one Argyle, but it clearly isn't because they're so divided.
You've still got the women and the men's, like all the girls in the academy as well who look up to players like that. And the younger, I don't know about like if they go up from they're older, they look at the Argyle women, think I want to do that one. They like players in the academy might think, well, do I really want to play in their club that's not going to be backing them?
Not just one team, not just Argyle, but like I don't. It's like the thing where it's like there's football and there's women's football. No one ever just says football and they're speaking about women's football. It's always a case of, oh, who's your favourite footballer and who's your favourite women's footballer. Never just football.
Like people be like, oh, who's your favourite like men's player? And it's like, and then like, oh, women's, and it's just like, why?
Like, yeah, I think one Argyle should never be said if they didn't mean it.
Exactly.
Because there is obviously such a divide if they're only backing one side.
Sorry, just staring at that because that's like the whole team. They see it?
That's maybe on that one.
Ah, well, hello, big camera, if you see it. Like, that was signed by the whole team.
That's my favourite right there.
That's my one there, guys. But, it's just, like, sad because, like, obviously I wasn't expecting everyone to stay. Like, that would be a dream for everyone just to stay and just carry on from next season.
But I think we know, like, after every season for any team, there's going to be at least
one player that goes. I don't think there'll be a time where everyone, like, the whole team stays.
It's genuinely just the way it was done. Through an email is just horrible. And like, I think I cried every day since. Not today actually yet.
I've been quite upset, but I've just been showing it, like, trying to distract myself of like, yeah, I'm just going to do this.
I distract myself, but then there'd always be something that reminds me that what I'd look forward to, basically, is seeing the girls has been taken away from me.
Exactly.
And not from their fault. I'd never ever blame the girls
because it's a club
out of their control. It's literally the club who should have done better. But yeah.
Should we go on about the awards then?
Yeah.
Well,
on a brighter note.
On a more positive note. So on Sunday, just this Sunday that's gone.
What's the word?
What?
What's the word we got?
Outstanding.
Nominated.
Yeah.
Nominated.
Yeah.
Nominated for an award for the FAWNL award.
And that was outstanding contribution.
I didn't know the name, so I'm glad you said that. So outstanding
contribution. Obviously, we didn't win, but I think we were categorised for the wrong thing because it was like for like charity events. You've been doing it for many years.
I think we're just lucky to have been there.
Yeah.
Also, we met one of the clients' people, Sophie Quirk.
Let me show you guys.
She played for Bournemouth, but now she's just gone
to Oxford. But actually,
I've already said I want to try and watch her play.
We've said me and my mum have said we're going to go. So
we're going to go watch her play.
That's her signing for... Oh, is it be this one?
To move it back as well so it's focused.
So like that.
What one is it?
The one her signing for Oxford.
Yeah.
So this is the other day.
We were sat with her and she was honestly so sweet.
And then this was the picture with her. Honestly, she was so nice, and she even sent us a message as well, and she was so nice, and actually she saved me from dying. I was drinking my drink, the rest of it, and then whilst the awards were going on, it was really quiet for some reason. I started choking, and then she came along and she gave me, and she was really nice, and then she was just saying, like, it's been like we should be proud of that we got nominated and stuff.
I was so nearly back there with some mango sorbet because it was so solid. I was whacking it. I felt really bad. But like, she was really, really nice. She's honestly one of the kindest people I've met.
She was really nice. I think
she's kinder than some people I've known for longer than I knew her, and she's literally so kind.
Exactly. Like, and she was saying like she would look out for the podcast. And she was really nice, and it wasn't. And then she also. Oh, she literally, Roxy messaged, I didn't even realise this.
She's screaming
Maisie? Roxy was spamming me, Mia, like, and then it was like, obviously, Sophie, like, followed us, and it was just, like, a shock, because, like, I didn't, like, she said she would, like, keep an eye out for it. But we didn't realise
It said the notification, and I was just like, oh, I'll look at it
later.
And then I clicked, and it was her. I was like, oh my god.
The funny thing was, though, like, it didn't even come up, like, she followed us. Like, that's the funny thing was, nothing came up. So I was, like, oblivious. And then when Mark told me that, I was like, oh my gosh, she has as well.
I was just screaming, my whole family, oh my god, call me. I was like, okay, call me. And it was really...
And it was just, like, she said she would keep an eye out for it. And she obviously was, like, her pitch, her voice. And then she found us.
Yeah.
She was so nice.
It's just really nice as well. It shows... like women's football is like incredible, and that Argyle should have done better and should have treated the girls better because they deserve better.
Exactly. And also, we saw Marie on Sunday as well. We met Marie for the last time. One last time, I need
I'd
to
say I'd go
be.
and see her again, but if it's just her and none of the players, I can't really just go watch her manager team.
No, I know. Like, if like I don't know, saying sake, I don't know, like AB, Rosh, and like a couple of
If
others
AB
went.
went there, I'd be there in seconds.
Yeah, like if Marie went with all of them, like I'd go like and ask, oh, can you get Marie over, like sort of thing. But if it was just like a random like
She just
team,
goes around and
yeah,
just
like,
goes to see Marie.
like so I don't know, like what team needs a manager?
Mm.
Portsmouth, I still think needs a manager, don't
I
you?
thought that, but I feel like they've got one.
I don't
think
know.
They've got one.
I don't know, just like a random. Oh wait, she might not even stay in this league. I reckon she might go up to WSL too.
I don't know, but whoever gets her lucky.
They-
Same with all the players. Whoever gets any of those players, they are
Oh,
honestly so
lucky ducks.
Like, I think they are some of the best people to ever wear Argyle shirts for the women's team because I've loved every single season since I started supporting them, but I've never loved the season quite like this season because the girls are amazing players, they're lovely people, and they're just such amazing inspirations to not only me but many, many, many others and young girls that they probably help get into football and help continue football too.
Yeah, exactly. And I just think, overall, I don't know, I just like at the awards, it kind of gives you an eye opening for what you want to do when you're older as well. Like that's what you want to do as well. Though, like you just sit there, I was just sitting there thinking like, wow, I want to do. Like I was just sat there like saying, like thinking to myself, wow, I want to be like this, and I'm old, like all these people in their room. It was just like
Yeah,
really
all
cool.
the people going up for awards, and I think that's what I want to be doing. But honestly, I think it's all thanks to the Argyle girls for being those inspirations that people back in the day wouldn't have had because
Exactly.
having women footballers to look up to wasn't always an option, and we've been lucky enough to have them as the women footballers we get to look up to, and they're just incredible.
I think as well, because like, as some of the players, probably most of them I reckon the Argyle squad, I reckon they had like females, but
Some beyond that.
yeah, and then, but some other people haven't, but like, I think it's probably crazy to think how the Argyle players probably didn't have many female role models. Like, I know women's football was a thing, like, because a lot of them are in their, like, early 20s, like, I wouldn't say late, a couple maybe in their late 20s maybe, but a lot of them are in their early 20s, so they would probably have, like, Kim Little, like, Leah, no, I think Leah Williams, no, not Leah Williams, she's still quite, no, she's like 26 or something.
I don't know.
But, like, Kim Little would be one, or, like, Jen Beattie as well, or, like, Alex Scott,
Yeah.
and Jill Scott. Like, they probably had players, and Mary Epps as well, because she was, like, in 2011, she was
But yeah,
about...
we've just been really lucky to have them to look up to this season, and we'll always support them no matter where they go.
Thank you for watching.
We hope you enjoyed it, and Argyle, you need to do better because
Exactly.
the girls deserve better.
Otherwise, I won't be happy. Well, I'm not happy still.
So, yeah, you need to back the girls better than you did because they deserve so much better. But girls, I'll always support you no matter where you go.
Exactly. No matter where you go, we'll always support. Shalom.
Bye.
6, 7. I feel like I'm getting mugged off in this.
That's going to get in the end then.
Probably going to surprise me.